Hey y'all, it's Mary, and this is Mary Catherine Loves Cats. Welcome to my channel. I have a box from the Balanced Company. The Balanced Company has several different boxes, and I have been getting the Balanced Discovery Box, which was a quarterly box that was just about $25 or $30, $25 a quarter, and it was about discovering different products. And this box comes to us all the way from Canada. They do ship in Canada and they do ship in the States, and sometimes we'll get different things than our Canadian people will get. So, or some of the same, some different. And it's all about balancing our lives, about better quality for us, vegan, cruelty-free type products, you know, that kind of thing. They have a pantry box. They have a lifestyle box. They have one for men and they have one for women. And they have snack boxes. So I got just the regular snack box. I'll tell you about that in a minute. They have gluten-free. They have keto-friendly. They have vegan. And then they have a mini snacker and a big snacker. And I also have a code below that for the Discovery box. Well, for any box, you get 15% off. If you use my link, it's not a code, it's a link. And I hope it's still going to be working. I did just test it and it did work. But the Balanced Discovery Box is gone. It's no longer. And mine had just ended with the spring box, which was my last box. But y'all had signed up under me. So I had a free box coming. So in place of that free box, they let me choose what I wanted, and I chose the snack box. So this is the original, it's called, because it may have some keto, it may have some vegan type things in there, but it's not specific for those different diets. So it starts at $36.99, and that does include your shipping all the way from Canada. So people just really love it, and for a snack box, it's chock full. So I will have the link below, like I said, and you'll get 15% off if you order any of the boxes. So, and their pantry box is lots of fun too, because, you know, things for cooking and stuff. So this is the box. Look at how big this box is, y'all. It's heavy too. The Balanced Snack Box, it's quite big. It's a really nice box the way it opens. I did cut it open, and this is what she looks like inside. It's big. There's a card on top. It says the Balanced Snack Box, and it's thebalancedcompanyinc.com. And I have that information below, like I said. And right on top, we have a little card. It says, "Hi friends, thanks for subscribing. We're so thrilled that you're joined our tribe." And she goes on and on about that. Evie Levitin is the founder, and it's all about good health is what her boxes are about. Taking care of yourself, you know, with the man box and the lady box. And anyway, they do ship across Canada and the US. So the box has a little tissue in there. And then, oh my goodness, y'all, look at all this stuff in there. Wow. Other boxes, I've had other snack boxes, and they don't have near as much stuff in it, and they're about the same pricing. So right on top is a full box. This isn't just a one bar. This is a full box of Kind bars. Kind bars are wonderful. They are non-GMO verified, non-GMO product verified. They're gluten-free. Now, these are gluten-free. I think all of their bars are gluten-free, but I'm not real positive about that. But this one has oats and honey, so you would think there'd be some gluten, but it doesn't have that. It says chewy with a crunch, this one. I've had many of the Kind bars, but never this particular one, I don't think. This is oats and honey with toasted coconuts. There's 5 bars. It says 5 granola bars in this box. And oats, millet, buckwheat, amaranth, and quinoa. And then it says made with the 5 whole grains. And then there'd be toasted coconut and all. And it is in, I think that must be French on the back. So let's take a quick look. You know, there's a lot to look at. So let's see. We'll see what else is in there. It's wrapped up nicely. I have had something like this, but I don't think I've had this particular one, but I've had a flat one before. A lot of their bars are long, you know, they have nuts and stuff. So, looks good to me. It looks like a good breakfast bar, and it is 150 calories, and one bar is, of course, your your meal. So there are 5 in this box. So that is very nice. This is not cheap stuff. This is expensive stuff. Next, I have a drink. I'll show it to you and then I'll read what it says. There's no description card in here, you know, so just so you know that. This says gold soda, pineapple mango, natural ingredients, no preservatives, and it is in a couple different languages. There's 30 calories in here, and the 1 can is the whole serving. So only 30 calories for this whole can. That's good for a soda. Gold soda was crafted with care to capture the essence of the seaside. Sip the coast, share the joy. 1% of sales support charities dedicated to conservation efforts. That's very, very nice. This is 12 ounces, so it looks bigger because it's elongated. It's just, you know, it's skinnier than a regular Coke can, you know. But I bet it's refreshing, but that's low calorie. Wow. It says, let's see, there's 4 grams of sugar. And that's all. Like, that's all. Everything is 0, 0, 0. So I'm not sure. Carbonated filtered water, organic cane sugar, natural flavors. So I'll have that in a future empty. I'll try it and let y'all know, okay? And next I'm going to get this out because it looks like it might be something that's crushable. I don't want to crush it. Show it to you real quick and then we'll see what it says. This is Hard Bite handcrafted style chips. Honey Dijon. These are in the Honey Dijon flavor. Oh, they're potato chips. Okay, so that's what the bag looks like. Look at that. That's a full-size bag. Okay. It's does have a Canadian flag up here. Nothing artificial. It's cooked with avocado oil. And if you hear noises and stuff, it's storming here. So I'm getting some notifications from Alexa and stuff. It's gluten-free. And see, they have different markings on here because it's from Canada. So it says GF for the gluten-free. I just crushed a chip or 2. It says all potato and no couch. We've always loved the West Coast and its healthy, active lifestyle. Oh, and potatoes. So we decided to celebrate both by making our own delicious chips. By cooking in small batches and using simple ingredients, we ensure the highest quality flavor. We're proud to bring you Hard Bite, all potato and no couch. So we may try this in a bit. It says that there are 25 chips in a serving, and that would be 240 calories. It doesn't say on this package how many servings are in this package. So their nutrient label is a little bit different than ours. But it does tell you the carbs and the protein and the cholesterol and the sodium. It tells you all that stuff. And you can find them on Facebook and Instagram, hardbitechips.com. So that sounds good to me. I love chips. And Honey Dijon sounds good to me. Next we have something a little bit smaller. Let me show it to you and then I'll read what it says. This is Kate's Real Food. Oh, it says Pumpkin Spice Bar. This is 2.2 ounces, USDA organic, gluten-free, non-GMO, post-consumer recycled plastic for the packaging. It looks like a granola bar, if you can see it in there. It's hearty, it's heavy. It says our story began with Kate in search of the next adventure to support her busy lifestyle. She needed an energy bar that tasted great and was made from organic ingredients. When she couldn't find one, she decided to make them. I like that kind of thing too. I often am running out the door in the morning, and something like this I love to have for breakfast. Something that will fill me up until lunchtime, but also won't, weigh me down like with sugars and, fat and stuff like that. So this bar is 140 calories. Now it does say this, this I don't like this kind of thing. It says that there's 2 servings in here. See the size of that bar? Are you gonna cut that in half and only eat half? But that's what it says, but it's heavy. So maybe it'll feel filling. So yeah, it's 2 servings in this package. So I just don't care for that. I want a single package kind of thing like this to be what I'm gonna eat. But it's thick, we'll see. We'll see how hearty it is. Again, I'll put this in my empties when I'm done with it to let you know how it was. Next I have this. show it to you. That's a pretty package. This says Herbaland Gummies. Oh my stars. Banana shake flavor. Oh wow. 2 grams of sugar per serving, 25 grams of fiber. So this is, they're vegan, non-GMO, gluten-free, and also sugar, alcohol-free. So it did say it has 2 grams of sugar, so how is it sugar-free? Made in Canada from domestic and imported ingredients. This is 1 pouch is 120 calories. They're calling this 1 pouch or 1 sachet. And it says, oh my, these gummies are, it's sort of smashed where it is, tells you what's going on with it. Hang on, I got a magnifying glass to try to see it. These gummies are some candy, or I don't know, the only 2 grams of sugar and 25 grams. It just tells the same thing. It says it's a perfect healthy snack. Let's just take a look at it. But do you see how that sort of got crushed there, so I can't read all of that? But this is a nice package. Oh, now look at how, hey, I can show it to you this way. This peeled off of the plastic. This is still sealed. They're little stars, super cute little gummy stars. So I won't try that right now, y'all, since we can see it. There's a lot in here. I can't try everything. All right, next we have a little sausage. I have had this before from the Balanced Discovery Box, and it was good, y'all. This is, let's see if I can tell you, it says the original smoke show seasoned and smoked beef stick. LK is a trademark, certified free from top 9 allergens. Who knew that there's allergens in beef sticks? But there are. And this has 0 sugar, and this is made with 100% grass-fed and finished beef. There's 4 grams of protein in here, and it is certified gluten-free, non-GMO, and beef raised and fed a diet in compliance with the non-GMO project standard, you know, tells you all that kind of stuff. Certified free from top 9 allergens, and it is not for individual sale. This came in a box, so I know this is good. I've had it before. It tastes just like any other beef stick that you out there, but it doesn't have those nitro whatever stuff that's in those things. So it's better for you. And there is the packaging if you want to see. LK, it says LK trademark, so that's the brand. I was gonna see, oh, there's two in here. I was gonna see if sometimes there's little cards in these boxes. There's only a card about the gold soda. So gold soda comes in different flavors. Embark on a journey with gold soda, where we believe in crafting experiences that transcend the ordinary. A fusion of health, flavor, and the spirit of family. Okay, so that's interesting. So these two are the same. Yeah, they're both the same. You know, like they're not flavored is what I mean. A smoke show. They're both originals. So it's nice to have two. This makes a great snack too, like in the afternoon if you need a little help staying awake or something at work. And then we have more things in here, y'all. This box is jam-packed. This is Nairn's, Nairn''s oat graham ginger. Really oaty, real delicious, 35% less sugar. So they look very much like the what are they called? Belvita breakfast biscuits. They're gluten-free, whole grain oats, 0 trans fat, 35% less sugar, oat-packed with positive energy. We've always been wild about oats. When other snacks can give us spikes and crashes in energy, oats deliver energy that's better for your body and mood, whilst being gluten-free. Simple, rugged, magically nutritious. Whether you want a sweet treat or something more substantial, these go-anywhere snacks will always deliver a delicious and naturally nutritious lift. If you love these, why not try our chocolate chip oat grams? They show that down there. let's open this up and see. There's 4 packs in here. 26 grams of whole grain, gluten-free, non-GMO, all that good stuff again. Let's see how this is open. Up here at the top, let's see. Okay, these are see-through, so that's nice, you can see them. Oh yeah, they very much look like those biscuits, which I really like those biscuits. So these are very nice. And they look good and hearty. This would be nice with milk or coffee, tea. So, and there's 4 in here. That is very nice. And there's two more things in here. Okay, this is Laid Back Snacks Wasabi Me, all natural wasabi pea mix. So that is that. I like wasabi, you know, it's hot. Wasabi is hot. This is, we'll have to open this and see, vegan. What's in your bag? At Laid Back Snacks, we've got your snacking needs covered. 80% fuel, 20% fun, 100% nutritious snacking options with no compromise on great taste. So whatever you do to get your snack on, sit back and relax and get laid back. And then it is in French as well. This is, a serving is 1/3 of a cup, and there's 230 calories in one serving. And again, this is Canadian, so it doesn't tell us how many servings are in this package, but this bag is full. Let's see. There's a lot of good ingredients here. Let's open it and see. This is resealable. It has, you know, that strip on it. Oh! Can you see what that looks like in there? There are peas. Let's see. There are green peas. So they're freeze-dried. And then you see the wasabi. And then there's these little, maybe cracker sticks. Oh, the wasabi's hot. That's good. That is really good. You know, wasabi is like horseradish. It cleans your sinuses out. I need that. All natural wasabi pea mix. Interesting snack. It has a good flavor to it. Roasted wasabi peas. And there's sea salt, little cane sugar, pepper, blah, blah, blah. Puffed wild rice. So maybe that's what those little sticks are. So that's interesting. I don't know, it was my favorite thing. It tastes good. It's just, yeah, I wouldn't necessarily reach for something like that. But next we have, the last thing in our box is this full-size box of delicious reinvented Mavericks Bolts cookies in chocolate chip. 40% less sugar, 5 grams of sugar, 110 calories, 8 ingredients, junk-free it says, non-GMO, the good stuff close up. How is this going to be packaged? Let's see. It shows chocolate chips here. Be a maverick. Being a maverick means dreaming a little bigger, shining a little brighter, and breaking the mold to make the world a little better. Here at Mavericks, we've ditched the cookie cutter so families can indulge guilt-free in crave-worthy cookies made with feel-good ingredients. So grab a handful, be a maverick, and snack break from the norm. Okay, let's open it and see, because I'm not sure how this is packaged. Okay, there is a seal on the box, so let me cut through that. Okay, this is in a little metal bag, or you know, whatever, Mylar, is that what that's called? Oh, these smell good. Oh, these are tiny, teensy. Okay, there they are. And let's see, it looks like it's shaped like a bolt of lightning. So this is what they look like. It reminds me of a little animal cracker. You know, it's little biscuit-like. It's good, it's very tasty. I can taste that chocolate in there. I can taste some strong vanilla. These are very tasty. Very tasty. I have never heard of these. So there they are. So we got these fabulous, tasty cookies. We got the wasabi snack. We got the oats. I got a lot of good breakfast stuff for me. We got these oat biscuits. Very nice. We got the Kind bars. And we got the 2 sausage sticks. The gummy candy. And the pumpkin spice bar that I'll try it and cut it in half and see if I can only eat 1/2. We'll see. We've got the drink, which I'm real interested in, but I didn't know there was a drink in here. I would have already put it in the fridge because, it's not going to be good if it's not cold. And then the chips. I want to open these chips and see what they look like. Yeah, let's see. Let's see. Hard bite chips. Nothing artificial. That sounds good to me. Now, I do have trouble opening things, so let's just use our scissor. I'm challenged that way. I will, I can seal this back up. Woo! Ooh, it smells good. They just look like regular chips in there. But honey mustard. It looks like a nice, one of those kettle kind of chips. Heavy duty. It's like a kettle chip. It's crunchier. And the honey Dijon is nice and mild. It's not overpowering. Sometimes Dijon can be a little too spicy hot, This is good. Very good. So thank you so much to the Balance Company for being so kind to send me this box in place of my Balance Discovery box that they are no longer doing. I don't know if they're revamping and going to come out with another box similar to it at some point. I think the price point was low. It originally started maybe at $15 and then it went to $20 or $22.99, or it wasn't very expensive. I know that it was definitely, I paid it by the year and I paid about $90. So I know it wasn't $30 a box. I know it was less than that, $25, something like that. So I think coming from Canada, and the shipping was included. So we got a lot of fun stuff for a couple of years, and now that they've stopped it, maybe they'll revamp it and charge more, or maybe they just decided not to do a box like that because they have these other snack boxes, and also they have the pantry box. I'm not sure what they're up to, but you can check out their website to see all that. And that's it. I'm going to put some of these snacks away before I eat them all. And y'all, thanks so much for stopping by and seeing what I got. And count your blessings, everybody. Bye-bye. I think I just spit something. I apologize. Count your blessings.